everybody. Welcome to your elf ear examination slash hearing test slash measuring video. There's a lot of stuff, so hopefully the timestamp should be down there if you want to skip to any specific parts. But if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, like it, and please do subscribe if you're new to the channel. It is the season of giving, so I'd appreciate that. And this video, I feel like it's pretty relaxing, and I think I executed it fairly well. It's how I wanted it to come out. So again, hopefully y'all enjoy. Let me know what you think about it. Try to use some creativity, and I'll see y'all next time. So goodbye. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello there. You must be good. I'm Jalen. It's nice to meet you. I am the head elf here, in charge of our elf ear examination services. It's very nice to meet you. Now, I do believe that you are here today because you actually applied for one of our positions here to be one of Santa's helper elves in the toy workshop, I do believe. Okay. Very good. So let me just confirm that you are here. So, obviously, today, my purpose here is just to evaluate you a little bit and perform a little examination of your ears, since that's what we are in charge of here. Just to make sure that you are in tip-top shape in order to start working here at the toy workshop. And no worries, even if you weren't to immediately get the toy workshop position, because it is one of our higher tier spots in terms of a job you can do. But there's always many other different things that us elves work on around here. So there's definitely other positions you could take, and then you could work your way up to the top to work in the workshop. You know, us elves, I'd say, probably do about 80 to 90% of the things around here. You know, between you and I, Santa really only does two things throughout the year. He just delivers toys on Christmas, which us elves help out a lot with that, obviously. We build the toys, and we, through our magic, some of us get sent off with him in the sack, and we have to hand the toys to him. And the reindeer also have to carry them all around the world. So that's another thing. But then also, the only other things he really does is supervise us, which is really just him standing around and watching us. And he makes a list and checks it twice. That's about it. But that's just my opinion, my prerogative, you know. Of course, we do love the big man, so it's all good. But yeah, if you need another position to do and work your way up, we definitely have that. Plenty of positions. So, today I was just going to ask you a couple questions to start off, and then I'm going to measure your ears just quickly, take some notes down, and then we'll get into the examination process, which shouldn't take too long. Nothing too crazy. Before we get started, is there anything you need to ask me? About my ears. Yes, as you can see, my ears aren't quite as pointy or as crazy looking as you might expect a traditional elf to have. Where are you from, by the way? From the South Pole. That makes sense then. Yeah, so you probably haven't seen too many other elves. but you can't just trust the humans' stereotypes for what they think we all look like. You know, we all come in different shapes, different sizes, different colors. We don't all look the same. We don't all have pointy, crazy ears. And that's perfectly fine. Just like not all humans look alike. You know, they're all in different shapes and sizes as well. Yeah. So, don't be freaked out if you see some elves that aren't super tiny or don't have super pointy ears. We're all still one big family here. We got each other's backs. Okay. Just because I don't have pointy ears doesn't mean I don't meet the criteria and have the requirements to check out your pointy ears. So I'm just going to ask you some quick questions for myself, so answer these as honestly as possible. Question 1. What is your favorite holiday? And keep in mind, you don't have to answer with Christmas. You can answer however you please. That's a very good choice. Okay, now, as an elf, what would you, as an individual, want for Christmas? Okay. Very commendable. Okay, another question. Do you know how to take care of a reindeer? Or have you ever taken care of one before? They can be a hassle. Okay. I wouldn't think so. So, if you happen to not make it to the workshop position, a very likely place you'll end up is having to take care of the reindeer and groom them the other 360 something days of the year. It's not a bad job, of course. You know, the reindeer are cute and you can play with them, have fun, but it is a little bit of a hassle. That's all going to come down to you and the other test you take. Okay. Now this is the last question. This one really is I'm just asking you this because I want to. How good would you rate milk and cookies on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being that they're awful, or 10 being that they're amazing. And if you could, you'd eat them every single day. Yes, definitely. Definitely one of my favorite things. Some warm milk and some cookies. I can see how Santa can get addicted. Okay. So now we move on to the first part of all this. We're just going to be measuring your ears real quick. So I've got my tape measure here. I'm just going to get a little close, if that's all right. Good. I'm just going to measure your ears a little bit and measure some parts around your ears and kind of take some notes down because we're going to need to compare some things. Okay, so just sit still. Okay. That's good. Come a little close this way. Just sit still. Try not to move too much. Okay. Write that down. see, that was definitely good size for an ear. Let's make sure you're symmetrical here. This is also going to help, because if you do get the position here, we're going to have to get you outfitted with some of our clothes and our stylings. Okay, good to know that you are symmetrical. And of course, I only prioritize in the examining of your ears. Of course, there are going to be other elves that test out other things with you. Like, for instance, your skills with your hands, since you are applying for the toy making position. So that should be fun. Now I'm just going to look at the distance between your ears. It's basically also kind of the width of your head I'm measuring. So I'll do from the bottom, okay, to the top of your ears, the top of the lobe. Okay. Looks good. Okay. So that's all I need for that. We're all good there. You ever had any problems wearing hats? Say, for instance, like this. Okay, that's good. We'll definitely have to get you outfitted. So now we're on to the ear examination. For this, again, I don't have to do anything too crazy here. I'm just going to take a quick look in your ears with my light and feel around a little bit, just to make sure that nothing hurts. Make sure that nothing's too crazy. So I'm going to get a little close, and we're going to start over here. So, again, just sit still. Take a look. Now, in the past 2 weeks or so, have you experienced any kind of pain or any kind of swelling, anything like that with your ears? No? That's good. Typically, transitioning from the south all the way to the North Pole will usually end up affecting elves' bodies in one way or another. Whether that be with your ears, or your entire body, or maybe you're just not used to breathing the air up here. A whole variety of different things. Okay. Now, let me know if this hurts. No? Okay. Sorry to look over here. Your other ear looked great. Nothing wrong that I could see. Now I do need to ask though, are you allergic to any kind of material or any kind of fabric that we might put in your hat, for instance? No? Okay. That's good. Definitely want to be able to have some good fabric materials for some warm clothes. It does get quite chilly, if you believe it. Eventually you will get used to it though. Okay. Now, tell me, does this hurt? No? Okay. That's good. So, everything looks fine with your ears. So long as you feel fine, I think we're good there. So now we're just going to move on to some little hearing tests to ensure that your ears operate correctly. Because one thing that we absolutely have to have around here is good communication. Without good communication, things are not going to get done. If even one elf is doing something wrong or messing something up, it's gonna affect everybody, and it's just gonna trickle down, and everybody's gonna get messed up, and that's not something you want to see, because then it gets really hard to get back on your feet and get fixed. Okay, so save headphones for last. Let's go ahead and do the first little hearing test. I'm just going to be getting close again. I'm going to be whispering some words ear to ear. I may get quieter at some points. And I just want you to repeat each word that I whisper back to me. I'm just going to whisper one word at a time, ear to ear. Okay? Let's repeat it back to me. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. that's going to about do it. Okay, you responded pretty well on those. So now we just have one more portion and then you'll be finished. So I'm going to give you these in-ear headphones because over-the-ear headphones happen to be very hard to put on for somebody who has pointy ears. Yeah, sometimes I'd say it's good to not have pointy ears. But of course, there's nothing wrong with having pointy ears. It's just this one specific thing. It's kind of weird. Gotta get really big headphones, over-the-ear headphones. So, you go ahead and take these. Okay. Go ahead and put these in. Okay. Alrighty. Those look fine. Do they feel fine? Okay. So, for this test, I was going to do something kind of crazy, but I'm going to keep it simple for you. We don't need to do anything crazy today. I'm just going to play a little sound in your ears, and you're just going to have to tell me whether it's playing in your left or right ear, or potentially in between. Okay? So let's go ahead and play the sound once. So let's go ahead and... there it is. You know what that sounds like? Yes. Yes, it is indeed some bells jingling. So let me know. Did that sound too loud or too quiet? Need to be adjusted at all? That's good? Alright, great. So, through the magic in me, I'm just going to play that a couple of times in either ear, and I'll put my finger up when it plays. And I'll just ask you which ear you heard it in. Okay? Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. And which ear? Very good. Alright. On to the next. This should be pretty easy. Which ear? In between. Very good. Yeah, this is going to be simple, I can tell. And which ear? All right. What's the next? Okay. Which ear? Very good. Kind of tired. Okay. Which ear did you hear that in? Good. So we'll only do it 3 or 4 more times. On to the next. Which one? Very good. Next. And that was in the... Yep. Okay. Let's just say 2 more. And in which ear? Very good. This will be the last one. And in which ear? Very good. It's a very nostalgic sound. And working around here, you will absolutely hear it a lot. Okay, so let me get uncomfy. Now I'll go ahead and take those back, please. Alrighty then. Thank you. Go ahead and put those away so that pretty much concludes your little ear examination measuring for today. How do you feel? Good. Was it a pleasant experience? Good. That's what we aim for here. Try to give all the elves the best experience possible. So you passed with flying colors on your hearing test. Your ears looked fine, and I couldn't tell anything wrong with them. No potential problems as far as I could see. I got your measurements down for if you wanted a hat, which you don't have to get exactly a Santa hat like this. You can get your own custom hats. Asked you my questions, so that should about do it. So before I let you go, though, I should let you know if you need help navigating your way around the village or need help finding anyone, feel free to ask me for assistance. I am perfectly willing to help you out, let you know where to go to find people. And I guess if you needed help for any of your next couple of tests or exams, you could also ask me, but just know I did end up specializing in ears for a reason. I can't guarantee I'll be that great with toy making, but I can try to help if I can. Okay? Well, again, I'm Jalen. It was nice meeting you, nice seeing you, and you're free to go. Yeah. So you have a nice day, and again, good luck on your other tests. I'll see you later.